Now let's insert the electronic components. My intention for this board is to place the battery on the bottom side of the board. The LEDs I intend to place here next to these little stars that I have in the drawing. And I was wondering if this button would look interesting if I placed it on one of the hands, simulating something like a watch. Let's test it and see if this looks good. I'll start by moving my battery here to the bottom side. I select the battery, go to Properties, and choose Bottom Layer. Now I can take it here and position it in an interesting place for my board. You can see that I keep coming back to the 3D view all the time because it is very important for me to visualize the board and see where each little part is placed. Even in this view, I can manipulate these components. It is not the way I like the most, but sometimes it is enough. Actually, we came here to position the 3D view of this electronic component. Now I'll take my LEDs and they will all stay on the top side. Let's see where I can position them here. But I will rotate these LEDs so they are not at 90 degrees. I'm going to modify them a little. I will set this one to 75 degrees. I'm testing here to see how I am manipulating the items that are on the top side of my board. You can already see that my battery keeps getting in the way because sometimes I can't select the LEDs that are here. Everything is one thing on top of another. So something interesting to do when we start manipulating the components is to use this little square below and hide the layers from the bottom side or the layers from the top side depending on what you need. Sometimes some important part of a component gets in the way. So I came here and disabled the bottom side parts. I will also remove the bottom layer parts here. Now I can more easily select the electronic components that are on my top layer, which is exactly the layer I'm working with now. For this specific board that I'm working on, it will not make much sense to keep the LED descriptions here. They will end up disturbing the aesthetics of the board. You can see the names of these electronic components. Of course, in other contexts, these names would be extremely important. They help the person assembling the board know which electronic component is being positioned there. But in this case, we are making a special little board. So I will remove the electronic component designator. I click here on this little eye next to designator. I will do this for all components. Okay, at this point, I'm very satisfied with the result. One interesting thing is that the LED pad itself has this little dot here which indicates which side is GND. When we are creating board projects, we always need to pay close attention and check whether the electronic component has any indication of how it needs to be connected to the board later. In this case, this is important. So I will include in the assembly documentation that for the LEDs, the side with this dot is the negative pole of the LED. This will make assembly much easier because it explains how each electronic component needs to be assembled here. Cool. The LEDs are positioned. Let me take a look here in 3D before continuing. I think I like this result. I liked it. I think it will be cute. Now, I'm going to come back here and place my button. Oh, we also have a resistor here. Okay, I forgot about my resistor. Let's see if the resistor will look interesting here, acting like part of the clock. It would stay here. Now, looking at the aesthetics of the board, I don't think the switch will look good on this side. The resistor fits perfectly here, but this switch does not match at all. So, I'm going to move it to the bottom side of the board. I go to Properties and choose Bottom. For this resistor, I'm also going to remove the designator because it is on the top side of the board, and for this board it will not make sense. I think the top side is well resolved now. Now, I'm going to modify the view here. I'm going to hide the little things from my top side. Then I will show the items from my bottom side so I can position my button here. Okay. Now, let's bring all the electronic components back into view on the board so we can observe all of them. Because now we are going to start manipulating the traces on this printed circuit board. We are going to draw the electronic connection between each of these electronic components. At this moment, what will actually get in the way is the artwork on this board. So, I'll hide it here so we can focus only on the electronic components and the construction of the traces.